Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Once again, the VA Secretary is asked about privatization, and his answer wasn't surprising. Stay tuned for that answer and some of my thoughts on the possible privatization of the VA, how it could happen, what it might look like, and why we need to keep an eye out.
Is there any world in which the veterans' health care is privatized?
No. That would take again. If you for
Okay.
people who want to privatize it, I understand because they've had frustrations with VA healthcare over time, and that is understandable in many ways. But because of some of the issues we had, but if you were to take the VA out of the equation, which it'll never be, let me just rephrase that again: it will never be taken out because there is a place. There will always be a VA for the veteran who needs it. And you put that 9 million people onto the healthcare system of the United States, there will be no way in most communities that they could handle the burden.
Let's talk real. If they're going to privatize the VA, it won't be some dramatic overnight move. They are not going to throw 9 million veterans into the civilian system all at once. That would be a disaster. I can see two likely paths. Number one, put community care on overdrive. Start funneling more and more veterans out to civilian doctors under the label of convenience, access, or wait times. Sound familiar? On the other side, shift more veterans to Tricare, especially retirees. Just quietly slide folks over to Tricare and let the VA wither under budget constraints and staffing shortages. These are gradual moves, but they add up. That's why we need to stay vigilant, stay connected to our veteran groups, and reach out to our representatives if or when things start to get dicey. Now, I'll be the first to say community care has its place. And when it works well. I've had a couple opportunities to use it myself. I had a VA dental appointment rescheduled twice. So frustrating. On that second reschedule, I asked for a community care appointment and it was quickly approved. Fact is, within a week, I was walking into a local dentist office. It was a great experience, no complaints. The other time I used community care was for mental health. I was working through some stuff, gave the VA a call, and they got me into a community care appointment right away. It helped when I needed it most. So, yes, community care is useful, but is not a replacement for the VA. It should complement the entire system, and we have to make sure it stays that way. Let's talk about TRICARE. TRICARE for Life, TRICARE Prime, or Select. Options are nice, but don't pick the wrong one. If you're married with kids when you retire, TRICARE is a no-brainer financially. $650 a year after the Affordable Care Act skyrocketed insurance costs. Talk about a steal. But here's why I don't use it as my main source of care. When I retired, I requested to be seen at the same facility as my wife. Simple enough, right? Denied. They wanted me to be seen on base. We live near Camp Pendleton, so no big deal. Until they assigned me to one of the northern clinics. That clinic, total mess. Every 6 months, a new PCM shows up, constant turnover, zero continuity. Meanwhile, the VA clinic, 15 minutes from my house, same PCM since I retired. That kind of stability is worth a lot. So the bottom line, yes, privatization could happen, but it's going to be slow and sneaky. That's why we have to stay engaged, speak up, and protect what works. If you've had your own experience with community care, TRICARE, the VA, drop a comment below and let's talk about it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with someone who might need to hear it. Until next time, Gunny Beeve, out.